Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, January 22nd, 2026. You're in the live trading room. Good morning. Hope you had a good evening yesterday. Here is yesterday's charts. Boy, what an interesting day yesterday. We had I had three trades for plus 93 yesterday, but we had this big swing high that happened in two stages yesterday that we took all our trades on, and then a big sell-off back to baseline. uh, just a long consolidation, and then right at 2:30 market just shot up off of good news. So interesting day yesterday. If you were trading in the afternoon yesterday, I hope you caught that swing high. You'd have made a ton of money off of that. I wasn't trading. I was happy with this morning's or yesterday's morning's trades. So we let's see. Q closed at 616.44, and it is sitting way up at 622.38. Looks like we have a gap play this morning. It certainly does. So let's see. The gap fill and trigger will be 620.44. Down 620.44. See the gap fill and trigger. If price starts coming down, we'll take a look for that. Got a ways to go. Let's come back up. Okay, prices, and just in pre-market, prices have been generally going higher. Let's head over to the option chain and showing, there we go, 2 million in pre-market volume. So good pre-market volume. We are trading the 22nd. Let's let Harry in. The 22nd, and I've got to reset my option chain because it's way out of whack. There we go. Probably starting at the 620 on the call side, 625 on the put side, but we'll see when we get this pre-market volume in where we're going to end up on that. And with that, I know that Keith has a ton of announcements to make, so I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to Keith right now. Good morning, Keith.
Morning, Tim. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we had a number of announcements at 8:30 this morning. The jobless claims numbers came out a little better than last month, but and just a tad better than anticipated, but not a whole lot. GDP numbers for the third quarter came out. The annualized ones came out just a tad better than anticipated, and the product price index one for GDP came out as anticipated. We will have a ton of ones. I think there's about 10 of them, 12 of them coming out at 10 o'clock today. So we certainly could see a pop that works on core personal consumption expenditures, personal income, personal spending. So just a ton of things coming out at 10 that could certainly move things around there. Um, I will be trading today's expiration with Tim. No changes there. Again, I only had two trades yesterday, up 60 cents. That the third one Tim got in, it passed me by and I chose not to enter that one. And I did not trade any more in the afternoon. And that 2:30 announcement was the president claiming he's going to pass on any tariffs related to Greenland. And that's where the market's really like that, and it shot up like crazy. So
Yeah.
that's about all I have from here.
Okay, very good. And we got about 15 seconds before we start. And there's 10 seconds. Stand by, everybody. Here we go in five, four, three, two, one. And we are in. Let's make it another great day. We've had two good days of trading. Let's make it two more days of great trading.
If we must.
If we must. Hey, you getting any snow up there yet?
Oh no, not until Sunday night or Saturday night is the earliest, and
Okay.
yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of discrepancies on predicting how much we're going to get, but at least a foot and maybe up closer to 22 inches. So
Wow.
we'll see.
Well, it's a bunch. Yeah, we're supposed to get, well, who knows, 0 to 4 inches here is predicted.
Yeah, it's the freezing rain is the one that you got to watch out for.
Yes, yes.
And I think at least where I live, I'm just far enough above that break line where it should be all snow and not any freezing rain.
Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, so the Dow is up 398, Nas is up 224, S&P is up 50. Very strong positive market on the broader indices, even though we dipped down here in the first minute. Of course, that doesn't mean much to us. We don't generally trade anything in the first 5 minutes at the least, unless it's just a huge breakout in the beginning, and still we may not take it. We prefer to wait for the markets to calm down a little bit and start giving us direction, sustained direction, instead of jumping on these sudden little pushes up and down. Those will kill you.
That they will.
All right, price come down below VWAP and maybe turning around here. Let's see. Market makers choosing to push down initially. Probably trying to buy some positions before price starts rising.
It's
Oh,
funny how they do that.
yeah. Hopefully we'll have a nice strong directional day again today. Both of our MACDs are in the put bias position.
Do you want to see the 5 minute and the 1 minute both in the same direction to take a trade? Or what do
Yes.
you, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
generally we do, or the five lags, of course, behind the one,
Mhm.
but we do want to see them generally going in the same direction. They don't have to both
Gotcha.
be below the control line, but at least heading in that direction.
So pointed the same direction at least.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Thank you.
you bet. Great question. Maybe going through some consolidation right now. All right, let's look over the option chain. I'll be at the 619 on the call side and the 623 on the put side. Prices are a little more reasonable today.
I put a pseudo supply zone at the top of that first 5 minute candle.
Okay, let's follow suit and do that. keep an eye on keep an eye on the 622.
We're trying to fill the gap.
620.44. It's right at the gap fill and trigger. Keeps flirting with the gap fill and trigger. Price reversing now a bit. I'm going to switch over to the call side to the 619 on the call side. See if this gets past VWAP.
Had good volume so far this morning.
Getting across on our 1 minute MACD.
I'm going to try to get in on this.
Okay, me too. 620.
And it went by me. Did it fill? Did fill. Filled at 328 for me.
Okay, there we go. Got in. 336 for me.
Which strike, Tim?
I'm at the 619.
Okay.
Trying to get a crossover in the 1 minute MACD.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get above VWAP. Hey, close to a doji on that last Heikenase candle.
Yeah.
Come on, get up there. Guess we can actually put a demand zone in there too.
Yeah, we can, can't we? Go ahead and put that in. Oops.
It's reversing.
Yep. Come on, get on up there.
Close to a doji on that 1 minute candle.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck right at yesterday's high of the day. No, come on, get back up there.
I'm going to head over to the put side to the 622 on the put side. I'm going to enter the 622. Held at 314.
We got filled at 327.
Good volume on every minute so far. All right, stand by to take some profit here. I'm going to go ahead and take some profit here. And out at 360, 314 to 360.
I'm out at 386, 327 to 386.
All right. All right, you can turn around now.
Yeah, certainly can.
What about the call? You want me to get out from there or you want me to wait?
I'm hanging on.
Okay.
Looking at the 621 on the put.
Okay, 621 on the put. Scare it back up, Keith.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to try to get in on this here. Pass me by. They're getting some long wicks on the bottom. I think I'll wait.
Yeah. See if we can start the journey back up.
Tim, do you ever add to positions that have gone south anymore?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yep. I would consider doubling down on this once
yeah,
this gets up higher.
yeah. It's risky business.
It is. All right, I'm going over to the 617 on the call side. Come on, get up there.
Get up there, get up there, get up
All right, we've got Dow is still up 275, NAS up 171, S&P up 32. Still very positive markets on the broader indices. It's good news for us.
We've got about 5 minutes to the pop.
Okay. can put in a new demand zone.
And I'm going to put a supply zone where it used to be.
Okay. Yep.
How do you go about drawing the supply zones and the demand zones?
You just go in, add a drawing here, and use either the dollar sign over the line, the price level tool, and or the rectangle tool to draw the rectangle.
Well, yeah, I get that part, but I mean, like, how are you choosing where to place the line?
Okay. So that's a great question. Um, we look for price agreements. When price comes down to a point where there's not another trader on the planet willing to trade it lower or higher, the market maker has to reverse price, and the price goes in the opposite direction. At that point, we mark either a demand zone for the bottom agreement or a supply zone for the top agreement.
On the 5-minute chart.
On the 5-minute chart, yeah. And these are significant because price tends to come back and bounce off of these zones throughout the day. So it gives us a little hint on where price is going.
Ah, gotcha. So you determine it on the 5 minute, and then like you're placing it off the low of the body of the candle, not including the wick. Is that what I'm
That's,
kind of seeing?
that's what you're seeing.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
In the demand zone, the green one is more of a support, and the red line is, or the red box is the supply zone, which is a resistance for going higher.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And we've got about a minute to the pop.
Okay.
Close to a doji on that last candle.
Mm-hmm.
One minute MACD trying to cross back over going up. Five seconds. And there's the pop. A lot of times, like there, the market maker tries to push it down a little bit to fill his warehouse a little bit more before he's going to push it up.
Yep.
Not always, but good number of times.
So we did get a lot of movement off that pop and additional volume that came in off that pop. So something was going on.
Both the calls are like going down actually.
Yeah. Got 10,783,000 traded on the underlying asset. Dow's up 209, Nas up 122, S&P up 21. Our 1 minute MACD has crossed over to the call side. 5 minutes converging just a little bit at this point. Trying to get that tanker turned around in the middle of the ocean here. It's going through a little bit of consolidation right now. Hopefully we'll break out to the top side here.
Getting some longer wicks on the bottom side there.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to push it up.
Come on, break out of this bottom. There we go.
Him.
Yeah.
Sorry, but will you tell me that call you're in and where you're in it at again?
That call is the 619 call. I'm in at 336.
Do you have an idea of where you would be interested in punching out or adding to?
Um, Well, I'd want it to get above VWAP before I added to it.
Mhm. In order to add to, are you just looking for it to be a trade that you would take even if you weren't in the call?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to see some better bodies on the Heikenasi chart going up, where I would get into add to my contracts. And the bodies have been pretty thin.
Yeah. Yeah, we continue to be in this consolidation phase all through here.
Would you consider like those two candles at 952 and 953 uh on the Heikin-Ashi? Like, would you have considered that like a good long entry? You know, because the MACD crossed and then the candles didn't have the wicks. I didn't take it, but I was looking at it. I would have got
Yeah.
faked out.
Yeah, I would have considered it, but I would wanted price to rise a bit more before getting in. Um, we often see after long trends, like this long trend down, we'll see a reversal that looks like it's going to take off. No bottom wicks, except there's no bottom wicks on these. So not a lot of upward pressure on it. But we often see these stall out a little ways into the reversal. So always wait an extra bit on those before jumping in.
Also, before I add contracts, I'd like to see some more agreement between the 5-minute and the 1-minute MACDs.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
sure.
So if you're trying to catch a reversal, like let's just say the you know, the 1 minute and the 5 minute MACD started to look good, and you're trying to catch a reversal, you wouldn't try to catch the bottom. You'd wait for that first pop and then wait for a pullback and then wait for the second pop normally.
Yeah, often.
Gotcha.
Yeah, price rising a bit. This is good. We're above the demand zone. Got a long period of consolidation there. Hopefully it's out of that consolidation phases and on its way up. There's a doji.
Yep.
Often dojis often result in a reversal, as this one is.
that demand zone down a little bit.
Hmm. Duplicate that. Bring it down to here. Duplicate the price level. Turn this one gray, as it is a minor zone now.
Been in this fairly narrow range for over 20 minutes now.
Yeah. Price trying to climb out of the hole here.
I try to get in the 617 on the call side here.
617. Okay.
And at 312.
Pulling the trigger on it. Got in at 306.
Oh, come on. Oh, you turkey. Golly. Come on, market maker. Get it up there.
Yeah, that breakout when we got in was looking good.
Certainly was.
Just stalled out. A lot of downward pressure.
Tim, I've been out a minute. Are you in a different call?
Yeah, got back in a call here near the top of this run about 2 minutes ago. Got in the 617 at 306.
Market maker's not doing right.
No, market maker's being a little stubborn today.
I didn't like him yesterday afternoon about 2 o'clock. If I could have gotten my hands on him, it would have been ugly.
Were you in a trade?
That's the reason.
Yeah.
And I failed to exhibit any signs of mental activity whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
And I managed to give the market maker $1.
Oh,
That's what I thought. And if I could have gotten my hands on him, I'd have gotten my $1 back.
yeah. Plus
I'd
a plus a few.
have gotten a few pennies more just for the effort. He wouldn't tell me where he was.
All right, we're climbing back up. Come on, climb, climb. Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Come on, keep going up.
Oh, that's looking a little better.
Come on, get up above VWAP.
Yes.
And the 5-minute MACD trying to cross over going up.
Mm-hmm.
And a little more volume on this one too.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're a little over an hour into the session. We've got 14,476 traded on the underlying. Dow is up 338. Nas is up 155. S&P is up 31. Price is declining again. Bounce off that zone. Get back up there.
There we go.
Get above VWAP now. we go.
Come on, break it above there.
What are you looking for here?
For price to continue to rise.
Just going to ride till it quits.
Yep.
Well, the 5 MACD looks good.
Yeah.
5 MACD looks better than the 1 MACD.
Yeah. I mean, I'll break even somewhere near the supply zone.
On both trades or what?
On both trades.
I see. Is that why you got in this one to
Yes.
couple with the other one?
Yes.
And so are you just watching your position statement?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was close to break even here a little bit ago, but didn't pull the trigger.
Mm.
I had at least to close out some of my contracts up there. Didn't quite reach it
Yeah.
yet. Come on, get up through there.
No, no, no. Get back up there.
What came within 3 cents of my limit order to close out part of my contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't quite fill. Come on, get on up there.
Tim, if you see one moving and you want to get in, you try to get in, can't get in. Do you ever change your order from a limit order to a market order just to get in?
No, no, I don't like giving that control to the market maker.
Yeah. I didn't know how far off he would put you in doing that.
Yeah, usually, usually way far off.
Yeah. Make sure you're not going to make anything off of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. I hate him.
they're just that way.
Yeah.
Come on, climb up, climb up.
I'm past just slightly past break even here.
Now, is that break even on all your trades or
Yep,
just,
yep.
yeah,
Okay, just closed half of my second order.
okay.
Close to closing the rest of my second order, but not quite yet.
Yeah, I'm up 70 cents on the second call. I'd like to see it get up to $1, then I'll pull out of this.
Okay, I just got out of my second order.
Okay.
So I got out at half of them at 375 and half of them at 384.
Okay.
And I was in at 312.
Okay.
You got a 79, you got an 80 delta. You ought to be able to, it ought to move pretty quick.
You would think. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take profit on my second order. There we go. Out at 388, in at 306, out at 388. So yeah, gets me positive. Okay, good.
I'm got an order in to try to close half of my first contract out here for 352 or 252, excuse me.
Okay. We're getting there. I'll probably close that first order out when we get, if and when we get near the supply zone,
Yeah.
and that'll put me positive nicely. I mean, I'm positive now, but more so. Let's see, is 60. So Dow is up 360, Nance is up 206, S&P is up 40. Good. We've recovered quite a bit from the low. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out while I'm positive. There we go. All right, I just got out of my first trade, but I am positive by four,
Oh, come
by
on.
about 20.
Yeah, it went negative again. Gosh darn it, I couldn't get it moved down fast enough.
Mm. bouncing off a VWAP. So I'm positive by 24.
Yeah, 45 minutes ago, you would have taken that any time.
Yes.
Come on, get back up there. Come on, get back up a view up there.
One minute MACD's crossed over, another put bias side, 5 minute is flattened out.
Come on, get back up there.
That's 17,241,000 in volume traded on the underlying. Dow's up 364, Nas up 182, S&P's up 36. Price declining somewhat. So today we got to demonstrate a successful double down.
Come on, come on, come on. Get back up there. There will be a 4-week bond auction at 11:30 also.
Okay.
If you're going to stay in it or do some more trading.
Okay, folks, we are at the top of the hour. We're going to go ahead and call it a morning. Um, had to really work on this one this morning, but ended up positive, and I'm confident that Keith will end up positive as well, as it is bouncing back up nicely. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. I'll leave charts up for a while, and everybody have a great afternoon. Hope you had a good morning. And that's going to do it. Thank you, Keith.
All right. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, everybody.
We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.